Ladies and gentlemen, Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions welcomes you to yet another season of India Insight. Envisioned by Mrs. Prema Rajagopal, the founder of this institution, way back in 2004, the objective ever since has been to enhance the knowledge of India and appreciate the diverse culture of this nation. As our young children take part from various corners of the world, over the last couple of years in the digital avatar, this contest has reached over 20,000 students across 10 countries. We at the Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions truly appreciate and acknowledge the support and patronage given to us by all the participating schools, their teachers and managements. Before we begin, it is our pleasure and privilege to invite a well-known educator and a passionate teacher from the Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions, a teacher who has grown to become the principal of this institution. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Vasuma Achar.
Greeting to all my wonderful students and parents. India is a rich mine of culture that has evolved through thousands of years and is manifested in the form of arts, literature, traditions, linguistic expressions, artifacts, heritage sites and much more. Millions of people from all over the world participate in, enjoy and benefit from this cultural wealth by visiting India for tourism, purchasing Indian handicrafts, appreciating Indian classical literature, practicing yoga and meditation, being inspired by Indian philosophy and enjoying India's diverse music and art. It is this culture and natural wealth that truly make India incredible India. This is the India that the founder principal of Vidyaniketan Public School, Srimati Prema Rajagopal, always wanted the children to grow up in. With a certain belief, she conceptualized the initiative India Insight. Her thought into this project was straightforward. Her passion and enthusiasm were to instill the spirit of India in children by creating awareness of our beautiful country's history, tradition and ethos. The preservation and promotion of India's cultural wealth must be given high priority. Cultural awareness is one of the major components in the development of children because it is only through the development of strong sense and knowledge of their own cultural history, arts, languages and traditions that children can build a positive cultural identity, self-esteem and appreciate other cultures and identities. It is heartening to witness the number of initiatives by the Government of India like Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to celebrate 75 years of progressive India and its glorious history, people, culture and achievements. This Mahotsav is dedicated to the people of India to materialize the Prime Minister's vision of igniting India 2.0 fueled by the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat. It is also encouraging to see initiatives like this being strongly promoted in the new education policy with a number of other programs to foster languages, art and culture in schools. Ek Bharat Shreshth Bharat being one of them. More than 100 destinations have been identified as a part of this project where educational institutions may send their students to study their social, political and cultural history and also their contributions to modern science. India Insight, an amazing rendezvous which started in 2004, is diversifying this year by providing various platforms for debating and painting. It goes without saying that these events will take you closer to the heart and soul of our country. The reason why children should participate in India Inside is loud and clear. But don't forget, what is equally important is how you contribute continually, consciously and work towards making a Shrestha Bharat a reality. So I hope all of you will participate in the events with enthusiasm and feel and understand the cultural heritage of our country. Thank you.
Before we progress any further, let us introduce you to your host, the young and charismatic Rashmi Furtado. An alumnus of the prestigious NITK Surathkal, she went on to become the only professional woman quiz host across Asia that she presently is. The co-founder of teachertribe.world, she has many a feather in her large hat. From co-hosting Tata Crucible to being the first woman to host a quiz show in Kuwait, she's also hosted programs in Singapore and Dubai. Business World rated her as 40 under 40 for content creators. She was also conferred the iconic woman for creating a better world for all from the Women Economic Forum. Time for us to get started. Please welcome your host, Miss Rashmi Furtado.
Hello and a warm welcome to each and every one of you to India Inside Quiz, brought to you by Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions. This was the vision of late Mrs. Prema Rajagopal, who was a founding member of Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions. She wanted to create a platform that would ignite curiosity and awareness among young India on the Indian heritage. And India Inside is the first step towards realizing that dream. India Inside Quiz, of course, started many years ago, but this year we have moved on, or we have grown into being a quiz along with a debate and a drawing contest. A wonderful year for the growth of this event here, being 75 years of Indian independence and 35 years of Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions. This event has gone global and we have had contestants taking part from different countries from all over the world, and some of them have qualified and joined us here today on this third semi-final in the junior category. So let me introduce all of them to you and then move into the rules of the game. Our first contestant for the day is Andrew Armstrong from Indian School, Muscat, Oman. That's Andrew. Following Andrew is Atul Sandeep from FAIPS, Kuwait. Up next is Angela Jacob from Indian School, Al Gubra, Oman. And completing our lineup here today is Dhrithi Bhargava from International School, Tokyo, Japan. These are our contestants here today. Let me quickly explain the rules of the game and then get into the semi-final. I have 16 questions for you. All the questions are on the buzzer. Plus 75 if you get it right, minus 75 if you get it wrong. Single attempt per question only, multiple attempts are not allowed. For the first 12 questions, you will have visuals coming up on your screen along with corresponding questions that I will have. If you press the buzzer while I'm still reading the question, I will stop reading the question because you are indicating to me that you already know the answer. And once you press your buzzer, I will call out your name and you will have to immediately unmute yourself and give me the answer. You have about 5 seconds of time to do so. I will wait for 5 seconds after I have asked a question. If none of you press the buzzer in those 5 seconds, then I will move on to the next question and the previous question would be invalid. I have explained the rest of the rules in detail to all of you, so let's not get into it and get straight into the quiz here today. the third semi-final of the junior category India Inside Quiz, brought to you by Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions. Round 1 of this semi-final, Celebrating India. Here we go. Good luck to all of you. Remember, only the winner from this semi-final will move into the world final that is coming up. Okay? Remember, winning at this point in time is important because only then will you make it to that world finale that's coming up. Alright, good luck to all of you. Question number 1 of Celebrating India coming up on your screen. Here we go. Identify and name the state animal of Tamil Nadu. This is the state animal of Tamil Nadu. Name this animal. Alright, 5 seconds of time is up. No one is going on the buzzer. The answer I was looking for is the Nilgiri Thar. Nilgiri Thar would have given one of you a plus 75. I don't think you all don't know the animal. It's just that you couldn't link it to the state animal of Tamil Nadu. Like I always say, please enjoy the quiz. You'll do better when you smile and enjoy. Moving on to the second question of this quiz coming up. Here we go. Who is this person who led the position of Prime Minister twice in India? Andrew, go ahead.
Gulzari Lal Nanda.
Plus 75 to you. Beautiful answer. Gulzari Lal Nanda giving Andrew plus 75. Moving on to the next question coming up. Here we go. Who is this great Indian? Andrew again, go ahead.
Girish Karna.
Andrew getting a plus 75 on that one. Girish Karnad giving him that plus 75. Very important plus 75 at that. Let's move on to the next question coming up. Here we go. Who is this media personality? Andrew again, go ahead.
Barka Dutt.
Barka Dutt giving Andrew a plus 75 again. He's doing very well for himself there. Plus 75 to Andrew. Moving on to the next question of this round coming up. Here we go. Who is this cricket sensation from our country? Andrew is all blazing on the buzzer. Go ahead.
She is Smriti Mandana.
Smriti Mandana giving Andrew another plus 75. Andrew seems to be on fire today. Let's see what happens. Many more questions to go. Very important plus 75. I'll give you the scores after a couple of questions. For now, let's move on to the sixth question of this round. Here we go. Identify this great structure of our country. Andrew again.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus.
Absolutely right. Plus 75 on that one again. Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus, Mumbai is the answer I was looking for. Like I said, Andrew seems to be on fire. Let's quickly take a look at the scores at this point in time. Well, Andrew has been going on the buzzer continuously and he has scored only plus 75 all the times he went on the buzzer. His score as of now is 375 points and he's leading the quiz. The rest of them I think are a little too slow on the buzzers. I don't think they do not know the answers, but Andrew seems to be a little too fast for them. But let's see what happens. I have many more questions remaining, but as of now, Andrew is leading. Moving on to question number 7 of this quiz coming up on your screen. Here we go. What is the name of this amazing cave found in Aurangabad? Dhruti, go ahead.
Ellora Caves?
Plus 75 to you. Absolutely right. The Ellora Caves. I would have given it to you even if you had told me Ajanta and Ellora Caves. But she gave me a very specific answer. Ellora Caves, giving her a plus 75. Moving on to the next question. Here we go. Identify this famous structure in India. Famous structure in India. Alright, think Delhi. I'm giving you the location. Think Delhi. Okay, no one going on that one. I waited for a little too long, longer than 5 seconds. The answer I was looking for, ladies and gentlemen, is Akshardham. Akshardham from Delhi would have given one of them a plus 75. Let's move on to the next one coming up. Here we go. Who is this from the world of movies? Andrew, go ahead.
Yash Chopra.
Yash Chopra giving Andrew another plus 75. Beautiful performance by Andrew there. Yash Chopra is exactly what I was looking for. Moving on to the next question. Here we go. Identify the movie. Atul, go ahead.
83.
83 is absolutely right. Do you know what the movie is about?
The 1983 World Cup in which India won.
Absolutely right. You get your points with 83. I just was trying to push you a little further. Plus 75 on that to Atul. I saw Angela smiling. I think she was waiting to press the buzzer, but Atul beat her to it. Plus 75 to Atul on that one. The last question of this round coming up on your screen. Here we go. Who is this beautiful young girl with a dazzling voice? Andrew, go ahead.
Lata Mangeshkar.
Lata Mangeshkar giving Andrew a plus 75 again. Wonderful performance by Andrew there. The score that he has put up as of now is 525 points. I don't really think anyone so far has put up that kind of a score, but never know, in the next semi-final the kids might prove me wrong. But as of now, Andrew has scored 525 points. Dhriti and Atul are trying to chase him, both of them with 75 points. Angela is yet to score, but I still have 5 more questions remaining. It's still possible for her to score a positive score on all those 5 questions and then probably give some sort of a competition to the rest of them. Let's see what happens. Let's move on to the next round of our quiz here today. India on your fingertips. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching the third semi-final of the junior category of India Inside Quiz, brought to you by Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions. I just told you where all our contestants stand, and now we move on to the next round of our quiz. In this round, kids, nothing is going to appear on your screen. I would be reading out your questions. Rest of the rules are all the same, but remember, once you press the buzzer, I will stop reading the question. And you have no clue on your screen at all because I am the only one who's reading out the question for you. So choose your moment of pressing the buzzer very wisely, okay? Good luck to all of you. Question number 1 of this round coming up, here we go. Tulai Panji rice, Santipur sari and Fazli mango are some of the few GI tag certified products of which state of India? GI tag is nothing but a geographical indication tag. A Kolhapuri chappal would come under GI tag. If you have heard of Kolhapuri chappal, or maybe a Darjeeling tea is also a GI tag. Alright, no one going on that one. The answer I was looking for, ladies and gentlemen, is West Bengal. West Bengal is the state that has all these GI tags for these particular products. Let's move on to question number 2. Who led Mughal Emperor Akbar's army against Maharana Pratap in the Battle of Haldi Ghati? It's a very famous battle, Battle of Haldi Ghati. Alright, no one going on that one either. From the history of our country, the answer I was looking for, Raja Man Singh. Man Singh is actually a very well-known king from our country. Let's now move on to the third question. Here we go. Barren Island in India features the country's only active what? Atul, go ahead.
India's only active volcano.
Plus 75 to Atul is absolutely right. Plus 75. So Atul now moves on to 150 points. 2 more questions remaining. The penultimate question. Here we go. Located at the border of Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, which is the second largest brackish water lake in India? Second largest brackish water lake in India. Alright, time is up. No one is going on the buzzer on this one either. The answer I was looking for is the Pulicat Lake, or P-U-L-I-C-A-T is the spelling, the Pulicat Lake. All right. The last question of this quiz. The scores: Andrew leading with 525 points, Atul 150 points, Dhriti 75 points. The last question, here we go. Who is the only Indian woman to win the Junior Wimbledon? A very well-known name from our country. Nothing that you wouldn't know. Andrew, go ahead.
Sania Mirza.
Plus 75 to you. Absolutely right. I thought Andrew went on the buzzer because he thought, okay, nothing to lose, might as well give it a shot. He's smiling there. Sania Mirza is absolutely right. Gives him plus 75. Ladies and gentlemen, scores as of now, the final scores. Andrew has won this semi-final with 600 points, a huge lead as compared to the others. Atul is on 150 points, Dhriti on 75 points. I do believe that you knew many more answers, but I think the negatives bogged you down, or probably Andrew was a little faster. Practice a little more. I'm sure you'll do well in the next edition of the India Inside Quiz. Andrew, for now, congratulations. You make it to the world finale, and I really hope that you do well in the world finale as well. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here today to this third semi-final of the India Inside Quiz. The fourth semi-final is coming up, so don't go anywhere. Trust me, that is also going to be as interesting as this semi-final was. I will see you at the next semi-final. You take care.